Ladies and gentlemen, Falcon here, and today we're going to be covering the patch notes very quickly. Some of this is important, some of this isn't. We are coming out with a clan system, apparently, that is going to allow us to level up clans, kind of like you level up god ranks, except in various ways. Grouping up, you get more god masteries, one-time bonus for each mastery. Hopefully this carries over for those of us who already have it. I'm hoping. I don't know. You're limited to 30 people per clan. As you get your clan bigger, you can have more people. If you already have like 1,000 people, then you're fine, I believe. So nothing really different there. Overall, it seems like kind of an annoyance, but whatever, we'll see. Maybe there's going to be achievements tied to it in a later patch, but maybe also there will be some like clan-centric. Basically things you can buy, your clan can buy for honor that unlock for everyone that's in the clan. So maybe some cool stuff comes out of this, maybe not. But overall, it's not that huge of a system. If you leave your clan, you do not keep your honor. You lose it, I believe. Or you can't gain more honor. I don't know. Okay. Yep, that's about it. So yeah, we're getting the guild system from other games put into here. Okay. That's like a big part of the patch. Some various UI fixes, nothing really that you're going to care about. Some chat fixes, font size has been slightly reduced. Apparently we're building up something for the Cogsilla skin. Cool. Mill of Renewal fixed the passive working against towers and phoenix kills. Well, darn, that's a nerf. Shield of the Underworld no longer reflects damage back to towers. Interesting. Let's cover some balance changes and some quality of life changes real quick. I will show these in a second in the kind of montage at the end of all the stuff that I feel like is important. So, first up we have Tusky. Tusky is getting a buff, per se. You're now going to be able to aim at who you want him to stun, or at least if the person is inside of the area. So say you're trying to stun Loki, and he's in front of you, and you would normally drop Tusky, and Tusky might attack the person behind you, which is really dumb. So now he's going to attack anyone that's in the V targeter. So pretty good change. Still not going to fix Tusky being really dumb, most likely, but whatever, we'll see. A lot of other fixes, minor stuff, nothing really important. Hoi Yi, though, now has a pretty good buff. It's not really a quality of life, it's a buff. He can instantly use his one now, which is going to make a huge difference, no matter what anyone tries to say. It's going to be fairly strong. Goomba is going to also get a buff. He's going to use his ultimate quicker. So that means you're less likely to see him slowly bouncing, trotting around the battlefield. He's going to uppercut you much quicker, which should give him a little bit better presence. Thor now has a timer on his ultimate. So whenever you see the hammer targeter, you will be able to see it count down, and then it'll land. The last one, who is a quality of life, it's really almost like it's nothing, but it might help some players out, is Xbalanque's Rising Jaguar. He no longer leaps high up into the air. It's kind of a lower leap, like a hop, skip, and a spin, kind of, sorta. So yeah, that's a thing. And other than that, that's pretty much it. Just some neat little fixes with collisions and stuff. We'll cover the very bottom because I think that's kind of funny. But other than that, let's talk about the big part of this, which is Medusa. So her passive is she suffers no movement penalty while strafing and half movement penalty while backpedaling. So it's kind of as they described it, it's a mini Fatalis in that sense. Other than that, we have her first ability, which is Viper Shot. This is it's kind of like Arachne's old auto attack, except it's ranged and it's an on-use ability. So basically, you use this, and then your next 3 hits, auto attacks, apply a poison, and they stack. And it also increases your attack speed. That's another thing to look at. The poison goes from 10 to 42 with 30% physical power scaling. So 100 power means that it'll do an additional 30 damage. So 300 power, which is the build I normally do, will do an additional 90 damage a tick per stack. So it's 42 plus 90 minus minus protections for 3 ticks. And it stacks up to 3 times. It's a lot of damage that you will see. So yeah, I'm going to be using my Xbalanque build on her because I think it'll be very good. Acid Spray is her second ability, which is a really cool ability where she shoots off a acid projectile that hits the first target, and then it like splashes in a cone behind her. I cannot think of any characters that we currently have that have a mechanic similar to this. No, none that I can think of. If I'm wrong, let me know. But yeah, it's a pretty cool ability. On top of that, it will slow the attack speed of the first target hit by a pretty good scaling margin. And the cone damage behind her deals 75% to the people behind her. So yeah, cool. 14-second cooldown, pretty good cooldown. Her one has a 10-second cooldown. So you're looking at, if you pick up Jotuns, I'll have to experiment between 2 builds. I'll have to experiment between my Arena AMC build. Of course, I play mainly Arena and League. So it changes, but I'll be playing this character in Arena most likely. So I'll be changing between those 2. I don't have cooldown in my Xbalanque build that I do, but my AMC build does get 25% cooldown, and I don't know how that's going to work with her. She's very ability-based. Well, auto attack and ability based, I should say. But anyway, moving on to Lacerate. She slithers forward very quickly, dealing damage, 80% physical power. It's pretty good. And then when she hits a target, so she can do this through minions, and then she hits a target and basically roots both of them, but reduces all healing they get by 50%. So if you pop Shield of the Underworld, I guess you wouldn't do. There was a bug on my screen. I guess I guess you could. Like, if you use this on, like, a Neath, she can't use her, like, you reduce all life steal she gets from you. Then you reduce all healing she would get from her, too. So, yeah, this shuts down Neath pretty well if you can catch her outside of the backflip. Or if she backflips and you use this, you'll be able to root her and really you'll destroy Neath. Medusa is, like, super destructive of poor Neath. Then her ultimate is, well, what would you expect it to be? It stuns you. It's called Petrify. It doesn't really stun you per se. So basically, she does massive amounts of damage. Oh yeah, you are stunned actually. You do massive amounts of damage. So 700 plus 100% physical power. So 1,000 damage with my normal builds. And then you're stunned for 2 seconds if you look at her. If you don't look at her, you are slowed by 50%. Enemy gods who are killed by this ability turn to stone and remain on the battlefield as a reminder to others. I don't know, that seems kind of silly, but whatever. The cooldown of this also increases as you put points into it. So it goes from 110 seconds to 70 seconds. So, yeah, pretty spiffy. Overall, her kit is going to be a bursty auto attack character. So they're looking at making it. I think my build's going to be really strong on her. We'll have to see though in the PTS. But other than that, guys, that's about it. We have this down here real quick, which is they messed up. There's a bunch of stuff they were like, we haven't put this in yet. We need to fix this. But I think the best one is... Oh, curse auto join. Interesting. But yeah. Word filter. Fuck admin waffle toaster. What the fuck? I don't get it. But yeah. I don't understand. Punted. Add these to the Amendum PTS patch notes. Okay. I don't understand like how this got messed up, but it is hilarious to me. So anyway, guys, enjoy the end montage that's gonna have just kind of all the really cool stuff that they showed us. Check out the Medusa page, which will be in the link below or down in the comments below. And as always, have a wonderful day.